Hello, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Let's go start now. Rain or shine, no stopping Filipina Alex Eala's red-hot streak. Dubai. Filipino tennis sensation Alex Eala wrapped up a rain-delayed first-round victory at the WTA 125 Oeiras Ladies Open in Portugal, defeating Dutch player Anouk Koevermans 6-3, 6-4 to advance to the last 16. Eala, seeded first in the tournament, had taken the opening set comfortably before trailing 2-4 in the second, when persistent rain forced the suspension of play at the Centro Desportivo Nacional do Gemo on Monday. Resuming the match on Tuesday, the 18-year-old returned with intent and reeled off 4 consecutive games in just 14 minutes to seal the win. In total, she spent 1 hour and 26 minutes on court to dispatch the world No. 182. Eala had already begun staging a comeback before the interruption, leading 30-0 in the 7th game. She now awaits her next opponent in the round of 16, with rain continuing to disrupt the schedule in Oeiras. Riding a wave of momentum, Eala arrived in Portugal riding the high of a career-best WTA ranking of No. 73, having recently become the first Filipina to break into the top 100 after a historic run at the Miami Open. Competing as a wild card, she stunned the tennis world by defeating 3 Grand Slam champions: 2017 French Open winner Jelena Ostapenko, reigning Australian Open champion Madison Keys, and world No. 2 Iga Swiatek, before falling to world No. 4 Jessica Pegula in the semi-finals. Her previous best ranking was No. 134 after a semi-final finish in Canberra earlier this year. Since turning professional in 2020, Eala has climbed from No. 1180 in the rankings and continues to live up to her billing as one of the sport's brightest prospects. Balancing pride and pressure. I'm proud of myself for pushing through those tough moments, as well as to have been able to make a statement for the Philippines in one of the biggest stages of tennis, Eala shared in a social media post. A product of the Rafa Nadal Academy, Eala has also spoken candidly about the behind-the-scenes challenges she faces, particularly the logistical complications of securing visas with a Philippine passport. The sky Charleston cracked open, pouring a relentless curtain of rain across the clay courts. Umbrellas bloomed like wildflowers in the stands, and the crowd buzzed in murmurs, unsure whether the match would go on. Alexandra Eala, just 19, stood with her racket in hand, eyes steady, heart louder than the thunder above her. The chair umpire had already announced a delay, but Alex wasn't ready to leave. Not yet. She bounced the ball once, twice, and then, just to stay warm, just to stay sharp, she served. The ball sliced through the rain with the same fire that had lit up her last 5 tournaments. Rain or shine, the Filipino warrior played on. It's been a season to remember for Alex Eala, one that's turned whispers into roars, questions into exclamations. From Tunisia to Miami, Madrid to Charleston, she's been on a tear. A red-hot streak few predicted, and fewer still can deny. She's not just playing tennis. One commentator recently said she's writing poetry with a racket. And indeed, it feels that way. With each match, each rally, each impossible get that sends the crowd gasping, Eala has become more than a prospect. She's become a storm of her own, one that doesn't care if the sky cooperates. The winning streak stands not just as a testament to talent, but to tenacity. In a tour filled with power hitters and seasoned veterans, the young Filipina stands out with her balance of grace and grit. Her shots are elegant, but her eyes? Pure fire. Back in the locker room, after yet another rain-soaked victory, Alex toweled off, laughing with her coach about the puddle she accidentally slid through on match point. Guess the clay wanted to join in, she quipped. But beneath the humor, she knew the truth. Winning doesn't care about weather. Champions adapt. Champions fight. Champions stay ready, no matter the conditions. And if there's one thing Alex has learned, it's how to fight. From her early days, training in Mallorca at the Rafa Nadal Academy, far from family, far from home, she learned what it meant to be uncomfortable and how to stay hungry. She trained with boys stronger, faster, and older. She lost, she learned, she leveled up. That early grind, that quiet fire, now fuels her dominance. She doesn't just play like Nadal, said one Spanish journalist. She thinks like him. In the Philippines, her matches play late into the night. Fans stay up, eyes glued to flickering streams on mobile phones, laptops balanced on dinner tables. In provinces and cities, young girls wear her colors. Coaches at local clubs now say, "Play like Alex." She's not just winning titles, she's lifting a nation. Because every drop of sweat she sheds on foreign soil is a reminder. Filipinos belong on this stage too. Tennis isn't just a Western sport, and champions can rise from islands surrounded by storms. Rain or shine, Alex posted on Instagram after a recent final, holding her trophy like a torch. We rise, we fight, we win. The streak isn't just numbers on paper, it's stories. The 3-hour marathon in Madrid where she saved 5 match points. The semi-final in Tunisia where she fought through cramps and the desert heat. The come-from-behind win in Miami where the crowd screamed her name louder than her opponents. Each victory is a brick in the path she's building, not just toward the WTA's top ranks, but toward history. No Filipina has ever cracked the world's top 50 in singles. Eala's not just knocking on the door, she's carving her name into it. And still, she remains grounded. Titles are amazing, she told a courtside reporter. But I just want to keep getting better. Rain or shine, win or lose, I'm here to grow. Tonight, her next match awaits. Another name, another city, another forecast promising more unpredictable skies. But Eala doesn't care. She takes her fingers, tightens her shoes, and smiles as she steps onto the court. Some players bring a game, she brings a storm. You can't stop the sun from rising, and you can't stop Alex Eala, rain or shine.